Aloha, this is Drum from Nonstop Tech, and I have another cool, quick game review for you. This one was based on a Flash game, and it was turned into this great iOS game called rComplex. So first thing you'll kind of see about this game is the graphics. So it's a lot of red and a lot of black, a little bit of white thrown in too, but it looks good. I love the art style, and I know some people, as always, might not like this, but I think this is great. Makes the game look awesome. One interesting thing which you didn't see here when I started it up, when you start this up, it does not recognize which way you have the iPad turned, so you might see it upside down, but it'll correct itself once it gets into the intro screen. Um, One thing that they added in recently, the author looks to be, or the developer I should say, is pretty responsive to the community. They added in kind of tap and buttons. You can actually tap the slide or your choice, do the buttons. I prefer the tap because it's easier for me to respond to the obstacles that are in the way of the game. So just want to let you know, my personal preference is always, but the sliding seems to take that little bit of extra time that causes me to fail. So, and fail I will. This game is pretty dang hard. They made it a little easier, and I don't know. I still think it's pretty complicated myself, but there's some awesome gamers out there that more likely will run through this in one day. Um, if you've already played this, you can go to stage select, and there's a couple different items. So I went through these three different sections already. I'm currently in part, I think this is the fourth level now, and you get a cool motorcycle. This one doesn't have the monster, so I'm going to show you one with the monster real quick. So let's start off with an easy one in the alley. So kind of, you have a couple of objectives you can meet too and achievements. So I've done pretty bad. I'm really bad at this game. So, but once you start off, you have a shotgun and a scythe, and you have to collect these memory cubes, which kind of give you a little backstory about what's going on. Because at first you're like, why is this thing chasing this guy? This makes no sense. And it shows how many bullets you have left. And once you're out of bullets, the monster can catch you rather easily. So when you tap on the screen, it kind of gives you a little overview. He gives a little bit of speech. So right now I have the tap. So when you tap the fire, makes the monster go back. If you swipe up, makes you jump. If you have the buttons, you can hit the up or down button to jump or slide. And as you see, it keeps on getting closer. So you're trying to run away from this while you're collecting those memory cubes. And blue obstacles mean slide, red obstacles jump over. And you kind of just keep on going. So like, for example, over this one, I tripped. Crap. Now the monster has me. What am I going to do about this? Well, if you have a scythe, you could tap on the screen pretty quickly, and it'll cut off one of the tentacles. And then the monster will kind of fall back. But then your scythe is broken, so you're going to have to pick up another scythe. But you keep on running, collecting these memory cubes and learning more. So that's kind of the basic premise. There's one more. I was going to show you the motorcycle level, but I'll leave it as a surprise to you because... no, I'll show it to you. It's actually pretty cool. It's even more difficult than this. So let's go back to play. We're going to go to run for your life and continue on from where I'm at right now. So I'm on this motorcycle. I'm supposed to be running away from that creature still. Still have no idea why it's chasing me. And still collecting the memory cubes. And it recommends I don't crash. And if I do, I guess I die. But, so you're on a motorcycle this time, kind of running down. No monster this time, which I was kind of surprised. But you have cars. And I think those might be even worse. You know, the way people drive around here. So when you swipe up, you just kind of switch in between the different cars. You don't want to hit the cars like I did right now. And you just keep on going, collecting the memory cubes. I'm curious to see what else is inside the game. But so far, I'm enjoying it. I love the challenge. I really like the graphics. If you're into like techno music, the music kind of definitely hits the beat here. And that's rComplex. If you have any comments, please leave them. And if you like what you see, give it a thumbs up. Mahalo.